Why, what's going on, everybody? It is Tuesday. So I'm going to talk to you about market manipulation, because that's what's been going on. So when we have these $1,000 price swings, the way they've been going, that's going on. I'll tell you exactly what's going on there. If I am a whale and I have a nice chunk of Bitcoin, and I also know how to trade in the futures markets, I can do that. So some people are starting to catch on to this. I caught, if you guys don't follow the Crypto Lark, definitely follow him. Awesome YouTuber. So what's going on is this one whale, and now you got to pay attention where these sell orders going at. Okay, so, and if you don't know how futures markets work, basically you're betting with leverage against whether a price is going to go up or down. So if it's going to go up, you're going to long it. If it's going to go down, you're going to short it. And if you're right, then you get a nice chunk of change. So was it BitMEX? I don't know, but anyway, the prices for the futures contracts are based off of Coinbase and Bitstamp, and the sell orders were placed on Bitstamp, and it was like, I don't know, 5,000, 6,000, I don't know, it was a nice chunk of Bitcoin. It was enough to drive the price down, and that happened between last night and this morning. Now, if I'm a whale and I know I can make more money in the futures market, and I can sell off some of my Bitcoin to drive the price down and make all that money up that I just sold off, that I lost when I sold that Bitcoin, and I can buy it all back with my profits from shorting the market, well, hey, that's the type of market manipulation that I don't think institutions are going to like. And that's a big issue. Now it's an open market, it's a free market, not really a lot of regulation around it. Maybe that's more fair. I don't know. I do know that I think there's a lot of development going. I know there's a lot of development going on around decentralized exchanges. Two very important ones. Komodo has their barter DEX, and there's some improvements coming out shortly with it. And 0x, they have an interesting way of taking basically the order books off chain in a decentralized manner and then confirming them back on chain in batches. So that's pretty cool, and it's going to allow thousands of transactions to go through. I honestly think if somebody can figure out a way to decentralize and sync up the order books, because if you don't know, many of the order books between all the exchanges are synced up, that as the prices are going up and down on one, they basically are very close to each other on another exchange, because you just have too much arbitrage if you didn't. So they'll share their order books, and even some of them share liquidity, if you didn't know that. So I think if we could have all these different decentralized exchanges out there sharing order books and even sharing liquidity, but do it in a decentralized manner, now we'll have some real pricing, realized pricing be figured out in these markets. But that's just the financial side. The developmental side of this stuff that's going on, you have a ton of stuff going on. I'm actually going to do a video here, hopefully if I can find time this evening. I want to do a video on Komodo and their Antara update they just announced. It's a big deal. It's a very big deal, in my opinion, because they've been doing all this development for the past 5 years. A lot of things that they've been wanting to do and have been working on are now going to be available for people to work with. And it's big. The big thing to me that pops out is interoperability. So, anyway, I hope you all are doing well on this fine Tuesday. Just giving you a little heads up, an idea that there's a guy on YouTube, I think he's Gold, Silver, and Bitcoin might be his Twitter handle, I think. And he actually posted a Medium post a while back about how the futures contracts are going to dictate what's going to go on for a good while in this thing called the cryptosphere. And he basically said it's a 9-inning game. And we'll eventually get out of it, but right now the futures contracts are going to manipulate and control the price for what it's worth. Or they have the ability to create the volatility as they see fit. So, what you can do. Anyway, that's how the markets work. We're going to have to deal with it. Some of the TA stuff is going to go out the window, I think, especially the institutional money coming in. I don't know precisely when it's going to come in, but I suspect by fall we will have reached a point where the demand will far outreach the supply for Bitcoin, and you're going to see some prices take off come fall. This is just my gut feeling, based off of nothing more than stuff that I've been able to read into, stuff that I've been able to pay attention to. When you have institutional money like Fidelity and TD Ameritrade going to be opening up trading or opening up people to put in their portfolio cryptocurrency, is going to drive the price up. So, yeah, and it's going to have a huge impact on the market. Alright, if you haven't hit subscribe, do it. Haven't liked it or disliked it, make sure you do that. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.